What's up, guys? Talk movies with us. Back with another movie review, this time of the newest Disney live-action flick of Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast starring Emma Watson as Belle, Dan Stevens as the Beast, and among others. So,
yeah, there's a bunch of other stars in it, you know, that play, like Mrs. Potts and
yes,
all them. So
right off the bat, how did you feel going into this thing?
I loved it.
You loved it, yeah.
I loved it. The only complaint that I have is that it was really long, and that the first half of the movie kind of dragged on a little bit, but
yeah.
Other than that, it was great. I mean, I even didn't mind that they had some new original songs in it. They pretty much stayed true to the story. There was a few differences, and it didn't really bother me, so I really liked it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it myself. One thing I could say right off the bat, the casting was pretty much on point. Oh yeah,
Belle was. I mean, Emma Watson was a great Belle.
Perfect Belle. Dan Stevens was a CGI beast, and he was really good for the most part. I mean, I feel like that's the one role in this movie that anybody could have really played. But Luke Evans as Gaston was probably spot on, right? And so on and so forth. I thought the casting was perfect. My main complaint about this movie is the first half of it. To me, it kind of felt like a Broadway, like I was watching a Broadway show.
Or like one of those like for TV musicals or something.
Yeah, well, I saw Aladdin on Broadway, and like when I was watching the Aladdin on Broadway, it kind of felt like this, how I was watching Beauty and the Beast. It felt like a Broadway play.
I can see that.
That's pretty much 3/4 of the film for me. You know, I got a little checked out here and there, but I will say, from like the halfway point forward, towards the ending and the climax and how this thing wraps up, really won me over big time. I really enjoyed it.
Well, that's good. I didn't really feel checked out at any point. I do agree that the first half of the movie was long, but I was having a good time. It was really nice to see them put one of my favorite Disney animated movies and bring it to life almost. So I know that there was some people complaining about Emma Watson and her singing and stuff. I thought she was fine, and to be honest, if she had acted and then they put some other woman's voice dubbed over, I think it would have been terrible.
I thought she was great. I honestly thought she was.
Yeah.
She was a perfect choice.
She was a perfect Belle. So. And
the Beast was good. The songs were very good.
They did
just like how you remember them.
Yeah.
The Beast looked pretty good up close, but I felt like, this is just how I feel, I felt like he could have looked a little bit cleaner. I feel like the shots, especially the big ballroom shot when the big ballroom dance, I felt like when they and this goes for any of the shots where they were panning away and then they were far in and then they pulled in close. I felt like when you saw far away, he looked a little cartoonish. I mean, I know, what could you do? I felt like the CGI in the Beast could have been a tad better, but that's a minor complaint. Overall, I definitely enjoyed it. Yeah, we were saying
how this one was not as colorful.
Yeah,
as the animated movie.
Bleaker.
It was a little bit darker. Some of the scenes were kind of dark, but I mean, overall, I didn't really mind it. The Be Our Guest scene with the dancing plates and everything, I think that was pretty colorful. But the ballroom scene, remember how in the animated movie they pan out and you see this huge mural and everything on the ceiling
and stuff. Yeah.
That I really wish that they maybe brought that to life a little bit better, but overall, I really loved it. And I'm still singing the songs in my head.
Oh man! I even said when we were leaving the theater, I was like, you know what? All in all, I feel a little less dead inside.
I feel a little happy.
I feel a little, you walk out of this movie a little less miserable feeling as you felt going in. So it's definitely it's a worthy movie, very good. My opinion, I enjoyed the Jungle Book live action definitely a little better. But overall, listen, this is it's worth a watch. It's very enjoyable. Josh Gad
Yeah, he was really good.
He was very good in it. He could have used a toothbrush. His teeth were yellow, but but he was a fun little character. Overall, just a good movie.
It was.
And the second half sold me. The first half, but second half on, especially the way this thing wrapped up, it was very, very enjoyable, and you'll leave the theater pretty happy.
I loved it. What are you gonna give this movie?
I'm gonna give this thing a solid B. I enjoyed it. As much as I enjoyed the movie, I feel like it works much better as an 80-minute animated feature. I feel like it works better that way. But listen, for what you could do for a live-action movie of something this Beauty and the Beast, hey, solid B. Not a bad movie at all. I would watch it again. Definitely will pick it up. So what
Definitely.
do you?
I'm giving it an A.
Hey.
I loved it. Like I said, my
Good.
only complaint is the length, just because.
Yeah, the pacing could have been a little better. I feel like a big part of that was due to the very long musical numbers. These songs, I feel like they were twice as long as the animated version. You know, I feel like they went on for 5-10 minutes sometimes. It's not a complaint.
I think it's also.
They were to trim down the musical, like the songs.
And there was also some original songs that they made just for this movie that I didn't mind, and I think that they worked. But like I can see how
they
it
could have
would
been a
make
deleted
it.
scene on the Blu-ray. But no, listen, doesn't hurt it, right? I liked it a lot. It was very good.
I loved it. I can't wait to watch it again.
I had a nice warm fuzzy feeling leaving the theater, and that's all you could ask for from Disney, right? But all right, yeah, that's our take on Beauty and the Beast. A very enjoyable movie. Take your family. It's a worthy live action film.
I would say so.
Just don't bring infants to the movie, because our theater had about 3 or 4 infants.
I know, and then they would cry, and I just never understood that.
I mean, I understand you want your first kids movie to be Beauty and the Beast, but don't bring someone fresh out of the womb to a movie theater, because it's going to be a miserable experience for you and everyone around you. So yeah, that's...
I know, when you got to get up and like walk out of the theater every 5 minutes.
Well, like that smark on your... Yeah,
it's okay. It's alright.
But listen, very good. Disney has done it again. So
definitely.
All right, guys. Thank you for checking out our review of Beauty and the Beast. Like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for just being a part of the channel and checking us out.
See you later.